Hey, I'm just waiting for some more ladies to come in. I'm sharing in the groups to let everyone know. Hey, I'm just waiting for some more people to show up and start answering some questions so we can start. So hello for those of you who have just joined. I'm trying to make a post to share. Okay, well, if no one shows up, then I'll just end the live. I was requested to go live again, but if no one shows up, then I will end it and record a video. No one has any questions. I'll wait a couple more minutes. About 5 minutes. Let me see if the comments are working. Okay, so how are y'all doing tonight? I did my makeup for y'all and everything. So this was requested that I come back on. Maybe I didn't come. Maybe I didn't choose a good day. I don't know. I don't know. But I just want to chit chat. If y'all have any questions about surgery, I am here to answer them. I have had 2 rounds of surgery. My first round was liposuction, BBL. Yeah, liposuction, BBL, and tummy tuck was the first round of surgery that I had back in 2015. Then last year, 2019, I had a second round of liposuction, breast lift with implants, and another BBL. So yeah, I don't plan on having any more surgeries. As far as my body goes, um, I'm considering rhinoplasty. I don't know, but I feel like I could just contour and get away with a nose job instead of having to go under the knife and having to I don't know, messing with my face. I'm really, really scared of that because I just don't know what the outcome. When it's your face, it's touchy. So I have to find the right doctor for that. So I just put that off. But I do plan on going to the Dominican Republic for some dental work very, very soon. So I'll be sharing that on my channel with you ladies, um, so that you can see that process. And I'm getting some fillers just to like my nasal folds right here, and just under my eye area. And that's about it. That's all the work that I plan on doing in the future. So yes, it's what, two people in here. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. So if nobody has any questions or anything, nobody wants to say hi. I guess these two people are just in here lurking. Okay, I'm gonna just go. Um, this is why I don't like to go live. Okay, so some more people. Hey y'all. Hey, are y'all? I'm trying to see the comments because I feel like I'm talking to myself, and y'all know I don't like that. Y'all tell me, hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Well, okay. Well, in that case, let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Can y'all hear me? I want to talk about some surgery tonight, but nobody's asking me any questions. I feel like I'm here talking to myself. Hey girl, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. I want to talk about surgery. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Somebody, please. I'm like, this is why I don't like to go live because I be feeling like I'm on here talking to myself. Except for the last time. Y'all did come in here and show me some love, but it's been a while. I know I just have to be more consistent with these lives, which I'm trying to be. Um, well, I just don't be liking to come on here and nobody's on here. Um, so yeah, so do y'all have any questions about surgery? Is there anything that y'all want to know? I was just talking about the 2 rounds that I've had out of the country. I don't think that I'll be getting any more surgery on my body. But I am getting some dental work done in Dominican Republic soon, very, very soon. And so I'll be blogging that. They opened up the borders in July for the DR, so I'm going over there to have dinner work. I think Colombia is still closed. Um, so are any of y'all considering having surgery soon in the country, out of the country? Any of that? I do, though, like I do want to get my breast redone because it's a year now. I'm a year post-op and they aren't as full as they used to be. And then because I had that complication to my nipple, like I really see the damage that was done now that I'm a year post-op, and I really need to get that corrected. So I'm trying not to do a nip slip here. Um, but yeah, so that's all. Like I'm just, sharing my experience with y'all because I know plastic surgery is something that y'all like to talk about on my channel. So, and y'all know I'm transparent. I'll let y'all know the tea. I don't mind sharing. I don't care. A lot of women like to like hide the fact that they gotten surgery. Like they don't tell people. It's like taboo. It's still kind of taboo, but it's not like it's not as taboo as it was, but it's still kind of taboo for women to talk about surgery. And me, I just don't care. Like I'm transparent with it. Like I feel like you should do whatever makes you happy. Especially as a woman, we already got a lot of things going against us, so why not do what's best for us? As women, we have to do that for ourselves. We have to put ourselves first, invest in ourselves. And if you don't like something about yourself, you should fix it. I strongly, strongly encourage that. I believe in that. I feel like you should do whatever is going to boost your self confidence so that you can be the best you possible. Okay. Nothing's wrong with that at all, at all. Empower yourself, whether that is through plastic surgery, whether that is waking up early and making sure that you do your makeup so that you're looking your best for the day. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make you happy. Okay. um, and looking your best is going to make you're going to feel better. When you look your best, you're going to feel better, I'm telling you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you for joining the live. But yeah, when you look your best, you're gonna feel better. People are gonna treat you better. Um, and it's just gonna just be like it's a positive. Okay, when you look your best, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong. There's a distinct. Hey, that love girl. Hey, girl. There's a distinct difference when you go out and let's say you don't put in a lot of effort into your looks, like people treat you different. And I mean that's just how society is. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Like society, they treat you based off of what they see, and that's how they treat you. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and get plastic surgery. I'm saying if that's something that you want to do, then if it's going to make you feel better and look better, then I highly encourage it. But just taking the time out for yourself and looking your best, it's going to make you feel a lot better and people are going to treat you better. And that's just how the world works. So that's why I encourage always looking your best, especially when you're out. Sometimes when you're in the house, look good. Look good. Hey KK, welcome to the live. Okay, I see y'all coming in. I was getting a little worried at first, y'all. I was like, ooh, y'all got me in here by myself. Like I look so stupid in here talking to myself. But thank y'all. Y'all coming in, y'all showing love and support. I appreciate that. So yeah. Who hi, white elephant? Who hi? Yeah, oh hi. Are you saying hi as in hi? What you said? Oh hi, okay, yeah. It's like not hi. So okay, it was a mistake. Okay. Hey, white elephant. So yeah, always look your best. Always look your best. Always look your best possible. Um, do some people take it to the extreme with plastic surgery? I think so. Um, are you religious? No, I'm not religious. No, I'm not. Mm-mm. Um, but there are some people that take surgery too far, though. Um, And that is like a whole nother story. That's like a whole nother extreme when people, and that is when, because people associated having surgery with, do you want to do more plastic surgery? Yes, I do. Now, as far as like plastic surgery, as far as my body go, I probably would get like another breast augmentation because I'm not really happy with my boobs like I thought I was. So I'll redo that, my boobs. I was thinking about a nose job, but I don't know, that's a little bit too extreme for me unless I find a good doctor. Um, and then I'm thinking about getting my teeth done. But like as for like getting body work, the only thing that I'll consider again is my breast, like lipo, BBL. Definitely not doing a BBL again. Um, Maybe a little bit more lipo. I don't know. You just never know. But I heard it can be addictive. I don't want to be controversial. Oh no, you're not being controversial. No. It can be addictive. Yes. Okay, because this is the way it goes with surgery. It's like once you have one procedure, it's like something else pops out. Like you need to fix it. Like when I got my tummy tuck and my lipo, my BBL, my breast was like, oh my God, I need to fix this. Like even though my biggest concern was my tummy and I got that fixed, and then all of a sudden like my breast started being like my biggest like word concern. And then I got that fixed. And now after I got that fixed, now it's like something else that pops out. So that's why you have to really be secure with yourself and love yourself. You fix the things that need to be fixed, but if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not broke, don't fix it. And a lot of times that's where a lot of people mess up with surgeries is because they're fixing things that don't really need to be fixed just because they're looking at society and what like the Instagram models look like or what somebody else looked like, and they're not accepting themselves. So they go and they have like rhinoplasty, and then now they're looking like they can't breathe and stuff like that. And it's just it gets crazy. Yes. So it definitely can get addictive. It definitely can. How long does it take to recover from a tummy tuck? So all in all, it takes about 6 weeks to recover from a tummy tuck before you're like walking straight out, doing the things that you used to do, feeling a lot better. 6 weeks. Yes, it took me, yeah, about 6 weeks. um I was walking humped over, even though like the doctor tells you not to walk like that. But it's like your stomach is your stomach muscles are so tight, it's kind of hard to walk straight. But I'll say like after 6 weeks, all of that is just so much better. Is there any way to avoid surgery on arms if they are flabby? Is there any way to avoid surgery on arms if they? Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like if you have really flabby arms, um, depending on how much skin is loose, you may have to have surgery. But you could just do a lot of resistance, like lifting weights. You could do a lot of that, and that can maybe tighten up the skin on your arms. Um, but if it's like too bad, a lot of people get armless. So yeah, the only way to avoid that is just by doing some exercise, some weightlifting, to build like to tighten up the skin on the muscle. But like where I've seen where people have like weight loss surgery and the skin starts to sag a lot, and then those people end up having to do like whole body lifts, which includes like their arms and back and legs and all of that to remove the excess skin. Do you think I can work from home after 3 weeks of a tummy tuck, or will it be too painful to even think about work? It depends on what type of work you do. So if you're working at home, then that tells me that you're probably not doing anything strenuous, like you're not lifting anything. You're probably just sitting at home behind a computer, and that's fine. You could do that at after 3 weeks, definitely. Um, yeah, yeah. You just can't. Oh, you're welcome, Dr. Kim. You just can't do I would definitely don't do any lifting or any hard work or anything like that. But if you're just sitting behind your computer, then you'll be fine. You do start to feel better. Like you start to feel better and start walking straight around 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 6 weeks, you're completely healed. 3 weeks, you should be fine. If you work from home, yeah, you can just start back working. It's not like you're gonna be in like constant pain. Like after, for me, when I got my tummy tuck that first night, whoo, Lord, that was worse than childbirth. Okay. I still like remember it's worse than childbirth because I still kind of remember the pain a little bit. Childbirth, that pain kind of goes away. You don't really remember it, but I remember the pain from that tummy tuck. So after that first night though, the pain starts to subside and then you don't need pain medication. So like after 2 weeks, way after 2 weeks, you're fine. Um, Okay, good. I have to plan my surgery with my vacation time. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, plan with your vacation time. But if you want to take 3 weeks, and then if you're working from home, you're not doing a lot of work, you should be what a-okay. Have you ever had a chemical peel? I want to get one, but you have to stay home until it's over. I've never had a chemical peel before. I do want one. Yeah, they say that it really does help, like it all the dead skin and discoloration, everything. Even though I don't have any discoloration, but I do have like some, like I do want that smooth surface. But I've never had that before. They say you do have to stay home because your face is so red and easily irritated. Um, so yeah, but no, I've never done that before. I am interested. When I go to the Dominican Republic, though, I do want to see about getting a PRP facial. That's where they take your blood and they do the facial with your blood, just and it's supposed to like make you look younger and more radiant and stuff like that. I haven't had kids yet, but plan on having them in the future. Do you recommend doing the muscle tightening with the tummy tuck? I haven't had kids. Okay, Ren. So if you haven't had kids yet and you want a tummy tuck, I recommend getting the tummy tuck and go ahead and getting your muscles tightened. Because even if you do get pregnant, as long as you take care of yourself, you eat right, do a little exercise, you're gonna snap right back. I did a video about this because I actually got pregnant right after the tummy tuck, and I snapped back, and so it's possible. It's possible. Hey, y'all. Talicia, hey, the lazy's mom. Oh, thank you, Brandy. But it is possible for you to snap back. If you look at like a lot of these Instagram models who I'm trying to think of some who has gotten pregnant after a tummy tuck. Y'all know Fabulous Baby Mama? Her She had a tummy tuck and then she got pregnant. She's pregnant right now after a tummy tuck and she snapped right back. A lot of times when you have a tummy tuck and you have kids, you snap right back and people be like, "Oh my God, ooh, you don't even look like you had a baby." That's because they had that muscle tightening and they snap right back. So don't worry about that. Do what you need to do so that you can look good now, and then have your babies, and you still gonna be snatched. They say you lose your milk duds with breast reduction. Yes, they do. You do, but it has not stopped people from breastfeeding, though. I don't. Yeah. Um. People still. I've heard of women still being able to breastfeed after a breast reduction. So even if you do lose your milk duds, you don't lose all of them. You still can produce milk, I believe. He said, yes, Emily B. Yes, she had a. Who else? Had a tummy. There's a lot of Instagram models that had tummy tucks, and they snapped right back. Emily B is one that I know who snapped right back, and she had a tummy tuck, and she, you know, um, who else? Yeah, help me think of some more people that had tummy tucks and then got pregnant. I'm trying to think. I even heard that women can still breastfeed. Yes, you could. Yes, you can still breastfeed with breast implants. Black China, she had breast implants, and then she had that baby, by Rob, and she was able to breastfeed. I'm just looking to the celebrities because they're examples. Um, Tiny had a tummy tuck and then she had a baby. She snapped back. A lot of people snap back and they breastfeed, so don't let that hold you back. Girl, live your best life. Look your best right now. Kimbella, yes, yep. Kimbella is always at the surgery, but for what she seems to stay in shape. Yeah, I don't. She is another one. That got a tummy tuck and then had a baby and then she snapped right back. I don't know what she's probably getting like revisions because I know her tummy tuck to me wasn't the best tummy tuck. She probably is getting like revisions done. That's what I think. I don't know though. I don't really keep up with Kimbella, but I do remember she had that tummy tuck. Well, her tummy tuck, you could tell she had a tummy tuck. And that's another thing. If you're getting a tummy tuck, make sure you research your doctor and you look at his tummy tucks and you make sure that the tummy tucks are realistic. But there are some people that get tummy tucks and the tummy tucks are so tight, the belly buttons are so artificial. Like as soon as you see them, you know that it was a tummy tuck. So research that. Make sure that it's like believable. I mean, for me, that's what I would want. Um, if I got a tummy, I mean, that's what I wanted with my tummy tuck. Delicious belly button garbage. Yeah, yeah. Oh, be love. All them. You right. You on it. Yeah. So delicious. Delicious has that keloid skin, so it's real easy for her scars to keloid. And when you're doing the tummy tuck, basically they're creating another belly button for you. So that's why her belly button ended up like that because she has keloid skin, and obviously the doctor who did it didn't do a good job with her incisions. And sometimes it's unavoidable when you have keloid skin. So you see she got a tattoo over it. It looks a lot better. I want her to tell me who did her nose job. That's what I want to know. Delicious. Who did your nose job? B Love got botched. Oh, I didn't know B Love got botched. What? I've seen some awful tummy tucks in the US six group. Who, honey? Who you telling? Who you telling the lazy song? Girl, yes, like that. No shade, no shade to anybody that has gotten their work done in the US. No shade, okay? But a lot of these US doctors, they making these tummy tucks look like square. Now, I'm not gonna lie though. There's a surgeon in Texas, Dr. Doe. He's in Houston. He does some really good tummy tucks. It's like 10,000. Oh my goodness, I lost the connection. Sorry y'all, the connection went out. A lot of these US doctors are these tummy tucks are trash. Um, Sorry, but it is what it is. What would beloved doctor give? Why would beloved doctor give her a vertical scar? What? Who are some of the best? I feel so bad. I would feel bad for them too. Some of them don't even know any better. Who are some of the best doctors in DR in your opinion? I'm looking at going with Dr. Klein. I've never heard of Dr. Klein. So I haven't been really up on doctors in DR because there's a lot of doctors that come and go. Okay. But my favorite doctor in DR, but it just depends on what range, like on what. Because if we talking lipo BBL, Dr. Duran she's she's my number one favorite doctor for for BBLs because she will snatch her waist, she gives nice slope hips, and her butts are just right. When it comes to boobs, I like Dr. Diesel. I like um I like her boobs. Um, I like Dr. Molina because he's not very he isn't like as aggressive as Dr. Cabral, but he'll give you like a nice natural shape. Um, I don't like Dr. Cabral because he's had so many deaths and also because he can be so fucking aggressive. Um, there's another doctor who work is fire in Dominican Republic, Dr. Natalie Bello, because there's two Dr. Bellos, okay? But Natalie Bello, oh, y'all look her up. She does good tummy tucks, boobs, and lipo BBL. If I would have knew about her, I would. If I would have knew about her, I wouldn't have went to Colombia. She does some really, really good work. Um, oh, New York looks good for the tummy tucks. Yeah, New York. There are some good doctors in New York, even though they're real, real expensive. There are some good doctors in New York, and it's some good doctors in Miami too. But Miami always have a lot going on. But if you can find a good doctor in Miami, I think Miami is. I think they're in competition with Dominican Republic. Whoever did Young Miami's tummy tuck did a good job. I didn't even know Young Miami got a tummy tuck. They did do a good job. Oh, and you know who else? What's her name that got the cosmetic company? Who used to be big? I can't think of nobody name tonight. They used to be big. Damn, what is her name? She used to be big. She got the crayon case. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She got a tummy tuck done in Miami, and her tummy tuck, yeah, super tummy tuck looks so good. Like it looks very realistic. Tummy tuck lipo BBL. Yeah, I like Dr. Diesel. I love Dr. Sage out of LA, but he's for the rich. Yeah, baby, you might as well. Them Beverly Hills doctors, they busting heads. Yes, Natalie Bello. Yep. Hey, madam of Hugh. I have been looking into Dr. Tina Medina. I just read a horror story about Dr. Tina Medina last night that she botched somebody. And Dr. Rand, do you have it? No, I've never been to the DR for body work. I'm going there for some minor work coming up soon. But I've never been there for body work. I would choose Dr. Duran though over Dr. Medina. Yeah, Colombia is cool if you want a realistic natural look. I'm starting my surgery with body sculpting and laser lipo. Also, I want my teeth done, KK. Yes, girl. That yeah, if you like already have like a nice little slim body, then that body sculpting, that laser lipo is gonna do you good. Um, where are you going, KK? Are you going to Colombia? I want my teeth done too. That's the next thing that I'm doing in the Dominican Republic. Dr. William in Miami does amazing work on BBL, but he's so freaking expensive. Over 7K. Really? Dang, 7K for a BBL? He don't care. He don't care about competing. Because a lot of those doctors in Miami are trying to compete with Dominican Republic, so they're usually charging about 4 to 5K. Maybe he'll run a special or something, but dang, 7K? Jeez. So let's see. So I'm just getting my teeth done. I'm getting some veneers. I'm gonna get resting, I guess that's how you pronounce it. The ones that are porcelain. I'm gonna get those done, and I'm gonna get some fillers while I'm there, and I'm gonna get my nipple fixed because this nipple right here is toe the fuck up. How much would you? Okay. Is there a certain website to review surgeons or just Google? So if you want to, yeah, there's Real Self. You could just Google, or you can get in the surgery community, get in some groups, because you're gonna find. I find the most information about these doctors in the surgery groups. So there's some Dominican Republic surgery groups. There's some Colombia surgery groups. Get in the groups. You're gonna go and then search the doctor, and I bet you is some information about that doctor's gonna come up. If it's not, you can always ask. And then Instagram. That's how you're gonna find the most information. How much should you budget for post-op care like massages and stuff? So that's another thing that you got to think about when you have surgery. You got to include that in your budget. So that's a good question, Dr. Ken. So here in the United States, massages cost way more than they do out of the country, because you can get like 10 massages for $100, I believe. And here, one massage is gonna run you about 60 to $70 maybe. So, and then you're gonna need 10 massages after um a minimum of 10 after surgery. So, who you looking at about $700 um in post-op care after surgery if you're paying about $70 per massage. But maybe they've gotten cheaper. Just look around and see. Oh, hold on. Kind of going fast. Let me go back up. When am I going to DR? I'm going in August. The lazy summer. I'm gonna go around the middle of August. I'm going. I don't want BBL. I want breast lift and augmentation with liposuction. Yes, yeah. Um, yeah, you could do that, and then it's the same price. It's like most of the time the BBLs are complimentary, so you can opt out of getting it. It's gonna be the same price anyway. So yeah, like those BBLs, a lot of these doctors are going crazy with making big butts. Everybody thinks because when you get like these doctors they think just because you ask for a BBL, like you automatically want a big butt. Not everybody wants a big butt. Like no, not everybody wants that. I'm staying in Las Vegas for any work. Yeah, you know what? I feel like Las Vegas does some good work. I don't know any doctors though, like for body work in Las Vegas, but I know they do some really good facial work. Look into laser lipo. I've seen it causing fibrosis for some people. I stopped because that scared me. Yeah. Fibrosis, man. I was so scared this second round that I was gonna have fibrosis. You gotta stay on top of your post-op massages. And yeah, it could be with laser that you have a high chance of getting fibrosis. Yeah, you gotta research. You gotta research. You gotta research. But I think I heard that too, Ray. Now that you say that, and you don't trust me, you don't want fibrosis. Even though fibrosis can be, you could get it removed. It could be reversed. It's just a pain in the ass, and it looks crazy. Yes, I've seen as low as 3K for BBLs. Yes, in Miami. Yes, exactly. To me, they're competing with Dominican Republic. Norwich Wellness Center is a black-owned med spa in Vegas. Oh, Norwich Wellness. Okay. There's a girl that I saw on Instagram in Vegas that does those ombre brows. She does some really good work. I would go to Las Vegas just to have my brows done by her. Yes, they spill all the tea in the groups. Get in the groups. Get in the groups. Okay. Um, let me see if I can find one of these. This is my favorite group. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Um, I think I've posted before, but this group is like one of the largest groups, and it's crazy. This group grew so fast. Like I remember this group first starting out in like I think it's like 2014, something like that. And then this group has like over 30,000 members in it. But it's the Dominican Dolls. Oh, it's y'all probably can't see that. It's the Dominican Dolls. Um, Dominican Dolls Plastic Surgery Group. You can even find information about surgery, Colombian surgeons in there too. But that group is really helpful. What would you say you what would you say you should really bring for tummy tuck and BBLs? So a lot of your stuff, Celencia, I'm not gonna lie, you could get while you're there, and it'll be a little cheaper. But what you want to bring with you and what you want to have on deck is pads, the extra large pads, the really really thick ones, because you're gonna need them for your incisions because you're gonna be changing those out a lot. And chuck pads. because again, you're going to be leaking fluids after your BBL and tummy tuck. So you're going to be changing those out on a regular basis. So if you can bring a lot of those, that's going to really help. And some t-shirts. You're gonna bring up need a lot of t-shirts. So the most though is like, oh, and then bring something for itching because you might be itching. So maybe like some Benadryl, um, some arnica for inflammation, like the little tablets or the gel. That's gonna be really good. Also, but when you get your massages, they're gonna have you either buy some almond oil or some, I think it's candula, that flower, but they'll tell you when you're there though. But that's for your massages. I know the first round I had to get all, and I had to go to the pharmacy and pick it up. But if you could bring that with you, that'd be good. But I know for sure you're gonna need those chuck pads and the extra large maxi pads for your incisions. Hello, I'm planning to go to Calvin, Columbia for 360 lipo and tummy tuck. I will request a quote from Dr. Hugo Rodriguez and advice. Um, yeah, I like Hugo Rodriguez. I like him a lot. I like his work. Um, mm, you know, just when request your quote. I don't know, like any advice. Be realistic. That's like my number one advice for everybody is just be realistic. Look at his work, like analyze it to death. Look at many dolls as you can, get in the surgery community, ask as many questions as you can. But I like Dr. Hugo Rodriguez. He was a little bit on the expensive side, but I do like his work. I love his work. I do. Get a surgeon Instagram like she showed us in one of her videos. It helped me out. Oh, I'm glad it helped you out. Some of she on doctors also follow surgery coordinators on Instagram. They feel like, yes, good guess, Rain. Yes, that's a good. The surgery coordinators, they be spilling a lot of tea. They do. Who was the one that I follow? They do. They spill a lot of tea. Sometimes too much tea because they be getting into it with the doctors, and then they be, telling them a lot of the information. But if you be like, what? I didn't know that. I'm trying to find one of the coordinators. Lux is one, but like Lux, they're good, but they work with their own doctor, so they can be a little biased. I'm trying to find one of the coordinators that I work with. I mean that I work with, but that she gives a lot of good information. What would you say you should? Okay, hello, I'm planning. Okay, I get okay. Read that one. But I'm trying to get caught up, y'all. Let's see. Let me try to read some of the comments. Yeah, I don't want a big one, just a nice one that goes for my body. Yes, exactly. U.S. doll snatch. Oh no, Dominican Republic is a big no no. Oh no, Dominican Republic is a big no no. Oh, for body work, it depends on your doctor. Like, I'm not one of those people that are biased and say don't ever go to the Dominican Republic because I've seen Dominican Republic change some people's lives, okay? Like for real. So I'm not even gonna say that. And I've seen some doctors in Colombia do some bad jobs. So I mean, you just, and even in the US, it just depends. You gotta do your research. Wherever you go and whatever doctor you go to, you got to do your research. When can you use arnica gel? You use the arnica gel after surgery, like when you're bruised and you're sore. You can get your massage therapist or nurse to rub some on you, and it'll take some of the swelling and inflammation down. Does it feel weird to have a doctor working on your body? Would it be better to have a female doctor? So I've had female doctor and a male doctor. No, it doesn't feel weird at all. It doesn't feel weird. Um, I feel like female doctors listen to you more than male doctors. A lot of the male doctors have like egos, so they're gonna do your body how they do it. They're gonna listen to you, but they're gonna do what they want. Basically, at the end of the day, that's how I felt with the men doctor I went to. But when I went to the woman doctor, she seemed to be more open. She listened to me more, and she gave me what I asked for. I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm not really that happy with how my boobs turned out a year post op, I do feel like like there's that connection that you have with women that you don't have with men. And when you have a female doctor, I feel like that you have that connection. Like you really can talk to them and tell them your concerns, and they really understand where you're coming from. So that's the difference. But I do feel like male doctors, like I hope my this don't pop out, y'all. But I do feel like male doctors, they can be really meticulous, like really, really meticulous with their work, like perfectionists too. So it's like a give and take. Um, why why do some doctors say you can get more than two procedures done at once, but in my makeover is three plus lipo? Some doctors, I feel like maybe some doctors are more cautious than other doctors, because there are some doctors that let you get the whole nine, and then some don't. Like, and it also depends on your BMI as well. So if you have a high BMI, the chances of you having more than two procedures at once is higher. But the healing process takes longer when you get all those procedures at once. So, like for me, if I could do it over, I would just get my breast done by itself and not with like a tummy tuck, because it just makes recovery harder. I feel like. Um. So let's see. Do you think Velasco will give you the BBL you want? No, he's gonna give you the BBL that he wants to give you. Dr. Velasco is gonna give you what he wants. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a doctor. Like he's gonna give you what he want to give you. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's gonna go with your shape, and it's gonna look good because he's a good doctor. He's very meticulous with his work. Um, so it's gonna be what he wants. He's not really into that like big butts anyway. Like Dr. Velasco isn't one of those doctors that's gonna give you a huge butt. Dr. Hakame will give you a huge butt. Dr. Velasco, he's not into that. I don't even think he thinks that's attractive, to be honest. So he doesn't. Even if you tell him you want mucho grande, he's gonna give you an average butt, especially if you don't have any butt back there. So you're welcome. Is plastic surgery overpriced? In the United States, it is, yes. Are you married? Not yet. Yes, that's it, Rain. Rain, you on it. You on it, girl. Jazz of the Connect. That's yes. I don't know why I was thinking. I was about to call her old the old, that she used to be on there with the other girl, and I was about to call out their old little company. Um, yeah, but Jazzy give all the tea. Especially when she get mad at these doctors, she's spilling all the tea. Like she was spilling the tea about my doctor, Dr. Hakame, that I didn't know that they was keeping on the low. I was like, oh my God, like she got mad at Dr. Hakame and she told it all. She got mad because Dr. Hakame stopped working with her and preferred to work with the other the other coordinator exclusively. I'm not gonna say the name. Um, and so she got mad, so she started telling all the tea. Said she had a death and two deaths, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. I heard Argentina is the best place to get. Really, Argentina. I haven't seen any work in Argentina, but I wouldn't doubt that. I would not doubt that. Does it feel weird going up in bra size? No, I went down in bra size. I got a reduction with my lift and implant. So I actually went down and it feels so good that I don't have big old boobs anymore because I was like a triple D, and now I'm just like a D cup, and I could wear like stuff like this, and it looks nice, you know. um, does your body feel normal, or does it feel less authentic and more synthetic? No, it feels normal. Because I mean, the only thing that is fake is my boobs. Everything else, like the fat, that's all mine. So no, I feel normal. I feel more beautiful, actually. Did you find a cover-up tattoo for your tummy tuck? So yeah, Celicia, why do I want to call you Celicia? Celicia. Girl, so I decided that I'm gonna get like a henna tattoo. It's gonna look like a henna. I like that. I think that's what I'm gonna get. Um, let me show y'all a picture. Um, I think that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm gonna get that because I was my tummy tuck scar is so. I like this. Can y'all see that? I like that right there. My tummy tuck scar is so freaking dark that laser scar remove is not gonna help. I have to get a tattoo, so I'm thinking that. What y'all think about that? Um, what are the best things that happened to you because of the surgery? So because of my surgery, um, my confidence became higher because I could wear a lot of the clothes that I couldn't wear before. I had a baby when I was really young, and so I got stretch marks on my stomach at a very young age. So I was never able to wear like bikinis and things of that nature. So the fact that after I had my tummy tuck, I was able, stretch marks were gone, stomach was flatter. I was able to wear all of those things now, and so it just made my confidence even more higher. Like I just started like just feeling myself, and because I had because my confidence increased. That changed how people treated me. Because I was walking around now with some new energy about myself. I was more confident and in certain things that I just didn't take anymore because of this confidence. Now, a lot of this confidence does come from the inside. It was a lot. I did a lot of work on the inside, but the fact that I'm able to wear the clothes that I want to wear, and I can look good, and I'm confident. Like a lot of stuff has changed a lot. um, so yeah, um, and it's more to come. So, what did you choose to do a reduction? But then, why did I choose to do? Okay, because the reason why I chose to do a reduction and then get implants is because I wanted fullness at the top, and that's the thing. Like this fullness, like this. Sorry, I'm trying not to like the fullness, like at the top. I wanted that, and you can only get that with a implant. But now it's kind of it went down a little bit. That's why I'm not really happy because I want them to sit back up again. Um, and they kind of drooped a little bit. But that was the whole purpose of getting the implant, and so I can have that fullness at the top, which I had for a while, and then it went down. I like the fake look. I like that look. Wow, just added Jazzy. Thanks for the tip. I know I want to get BBL, just narrowing down doctors and info like this really helps. Oh, you're welcome, Cherie. Yeah, add Jazzy. She's really helpful. She is. She's really helpful. Even if you don't go with her agency, she gives a lot of good tips too. A lot of good information. Did you use Retin A to help the scarring? No, I didn't. I didn't know anything about Retin A with scarring, so no, I didn't use it. I feel like now this scar is just so far gone. It's nothing really I can do, except for a tattoo. That's the only thing. Even if I get the laser scar removal, I just don't think it's gonna get to where it's gone. all the way because it's dark. It's kind of dark. Um, you like the cover? Yeah, I thought that's I like that cover up tattoo. I thought that was really really cute. Um, I saw it on Instagram. Oh, thank you. Yes, hit the like. Please like. Is it dark because of keloid skin? Yes, yes. That is why I also keloid too, like Delicious. I don't think I'm as bad as Delicious, but I do have keloid skin. Like even my lipo scars are they keloid, like with the holes in like in the back in my back. Um, there's like little keloids that have formed over the lipo holes in my back, which I hate. Um, so yeah, and then Dr. Hakame though, she did do a treatment for me, and that made the scar flatter and lighter in some parts, but some parts is just really really dark. So yeah, I'm gonna just get a freaking tattoo over that and call it a day. But yeah, if you have keloid skin, definitely tell your doctor that you do, because I believe there is something that they can do ahead of time to prepare your skin for the incision. Dr. Velasco didn't do that, but I didn't tell him that though, because I just didn't think that that would happen to me, but it did. But I made sure with my breast list though to tell Dr. Hakame, and thankfully she did such a great job on my incisions that I do not have keloids on my breast scars. Whew, I'm so happy because I would have been so upset. I'm so nervous because of Fort. I'm so nervous for it. Don't be nervous, girl. Just make sure you pick the right doctor. Make sure that they're gonna have it looking like it's not a tummy tuck. You know, just make sure that the doctor does really really good tummy tucks where it looks natural, and you'll be fine. And take care of your tummy tuck scar. Take care of that incision. Take care of that incision ASAP. That's something that I would advise you to do if you're getting tummy tuck. Make sure you stay on top of the scar. That's what I fear is the scar. Yes, so you got to stay on top of it, the lazy snot. You have to stay on top of it. So start treating it as soon as possible. As soon as your doctor gives you the go, which is usually when they remove the stitches, start treating your scar. That's what I did with my breast, and you can barely see the scars on my breasts. So the only thing that I don't like though about my breast is the nipple scarring on my right breast where I had the little complication. Um, that did cause some scarring, and I did lose some of my areola. Like it looks kind of crazy. So I'm getting tattoos over that, like the areola tattoos. I'm gonna get that done. After going to Hakame, would you recommend her for breast? No, ma'am. Don't get your breast done with her. She's not the best for breasts. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, like I said, she didn't do a horrible job, but after I got my breast done and some girls started inboxing me and showing me their breast, I was like, whoa. So no, I would not. She's good for lipo BBL, and butt shot removal. That's it. Don't go to her for breasts, no ma'am. No ma'am. Um, what type of tips? Like just make sure you research your surgeon. Make sure that you're staying away from any negativity when it comes to surgery. Don't be reading all these horror stories, because that's only gonna scare you even more. Be confident in your decision. However, if you get any gut feelings, go with it. It doesn't matter if it's the day of surgery, okay? Hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it's a day of surgery and you just like something is telling you, like your intuition is telling you no, then don't do it. Um, Make sure you talk to your doctor, write down questions ahead of time. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask for pictures of their work. If they don't show you any pictures of their work, that's a red flag automatically. Don't just rely on their Instagram. Like if they say, "Oh, it's on Instagram," I need to see pictures that aren't on Instagram. No, I need to see more. If they refuse, then that's a red flag. It doesn't matter. Oh, and don't be looking, like I said, don't be looking on Instagram as far as like these coordinators pages and just the pages of the surgeons. Make sure that you're friending actual dolls that went to these doctors and talking to them to see how their experiences were. Don't rely on the doctor's Instagram or these recovery houses coordinators Instagram, because they're just going to show you the good work and not the real tea. You want the real deal. You want to know the real deal. So yeah, and just get yourself mentally prepared. Don't be afraid. Like just know that like you're doing something good for yourself. And I know that it causes anxiety. This whole process can cause anxiety, but just know that you're going to look so good once it's over, and it's going to be good. What are your thoughts on vitamin D chemicals after the outcome of the surgery? Should I stay off my vitamin D supplements before surgery? Yeah, in fact, the doctors tell you to stop taking vitamins. I think at least 2 weeks after before your surgery to stop taking any type of vitamin supplements. But always again check with your doctor to make sure. But I remember them telling me to stop taking any type of vitamins or supplements 2 weeks before prior to surgery. Oh yeah, I like Dr. Valesco. I like him for lipo BBL. He gives like the best hips. He does really good with just implants. If you're just getting some just a regular breast augmentation, he's good for that. Lifts, because he not lifting nothing. He gonna put an implant on there and it still looks like it's saggy. It's still gonna be looking saggy. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about, but how do you know you are prone to keloids? So like if you've ever had a cut, okay, this is how you can know, the lazy mom. If you've ever had your ears pierced, if you've ever had like a little knot pop up behind your ear, that's an indication that you may have keloid skin. If you've ever cut yourself and the scar is raised, that's the indication that you have keloid skin. Hey, hey, Fit with Brit. Hey, girl. Yes, trust your intuition. You gotta trust your intuition. You gotta listen, listen. You gotta listen. Um, yeah, because I'm gonna tell y'all how intuition works. Okay, so I was about to go. I don't know what's wrong with my memory and why I cannot remember these doctors' names. Um, I was gonna go with Doctor Baptista. I was going to go with Dr. Baptista, and I was going for my second round. I paid a deposit of $600. I paid her my deposit. I was going to get, breast lift, implants, lipo BBL with her. Something was telling me, someone was just telling me that I need to rethink this situation. Even after I already paid my deposit, I was just like, I don't know. Like someone was just telling me. And then I started seeing like a lot of stuff just start happening where girl went to her. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. She's like this influencer. She went to her and she had some complications and she just started talking, spilling so much tea on the doctor. And then after that, she gave somebody an infection. And then after that, I met one of her dolls who just so happened I found out I went to her and told me that the Instagram she fooling on the Instagram, that's not the result she really giving out. So I went and booked with Dr. Hakame and I lost those $600. So you gotta go with your you gotta trust your intuition. How is getting BBL with breast augmentation and breast lift? It was, I mean, I had complications with my breast, with the scar opening up and the incision opening up. You have to be very careful when you're getting breast lifts, um, especially with implants, because you definitely don't want to like raise your hands, your arms up. It's like you want to just keep your arms by your side, and you really can't do anything because it's so easy for those incisions to pop open. And I feel like that's what happened. Like my incision popped open, but y'all, it's a long story. It's a long story when it comes. I have to do a whole nother video on the breast lift with augmentation. Um, that's why I don't recommend Dr. Hakame, because I feel like at first I said that maybe some. I don't want to blame her. I don't want to blame her because what happened to me was a complication that happens a lot with breast lifts and implants. I'm gonna say that. So it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was her fault. I just feel like when you're getting your breast done, go to a specialist like with your breast, go to someone who specializes in breast. Like you see them do lots of breasts, okay? Dr. Hakame wasn't that type of doctor. She was always doing lipo BBL and butt shot removals. That was her thing, okay? That was her thing. That's all you see on her Instagram. You see a few breasts every now and then, but go to a doctor that specializes in breast. That's what I'm gonna say. Do that. Okay, that's very important. Um, and then if they do the lipo BBL, you can get a little lipo BBL, but you got to know which one you're focused on. Um, like which one you want to do the most if you're gonna do it both at the same time. But I recommend splitting them up. You said no, I haven't, only stretch marks. Okay, well then you probably don't have keloid skin, then you're fine then. You'll be fine. But still stay on top of your scar. Put something on it to make sure that it's light, and it doesn't get dark at all. I've been looking into getting eyelid surgery, but I'm kind of scared to get work done on my face. They're hooded. I know, I have them too. I have them too. Um, I want it done too, but that's the thing. Even when it comes to your face, though, you want to go to someone who is experienced with doing eyelids. So I'm looking for a doctor that does eyelids, like specializing in eyelids, and then I'm gonna go and but I'm not gonna go to the rhinoplasty doctor and have them do my eyelids if they doing nose jobs all the time and hardly ever doing eyelids. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pick a doctor that specializes in what you want when it comes to things like that, like for your eyes and your nose and your breast. Lipo BBL, you can find with a procedure like that. There's a lot of doctors that do that. Of course, you don't want to go to a doctor that's like has a lot of deaths, but with the lipo BBLs, that's fine. Like, but your face, you want to make sure you find somebody that specializes in that, and your breast too. It's kind of hard to mess up lipo BBL. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been looking into getting. Okay, I want to get it all done at once and get it over with. I know that Bill of the Ball. It sounds like that sounds like a good idea to just get it all done at once and it be over with. But I'm telling you, it don't. Sometimes it don't work out that way because if you get it all done at once, a lot of times you end up having not complications, but you might not be so happy with every area of your body. Because the thing is, like doctors, I had the hardest time finding a doctor that was good with breast and liposuction BBL at the same time, or they were good with tummy tucks and breast at the same time. It's like it was just one or the other. It was just hard finding that. Now that's why I like Dr. Diesla in Dominican Republic, and I like Dr. Natalie Bello because it seems like they were good with both. But they were in the Dominican Republic, and I didn't want to go to the Dominican Republic. I wanted to stay in Colombia. So, do you use Manuka honey on your tummy tuck? No, because I didn't know anything about Manuka honey then, and I didn't have any complications with my tummy tuck at all. Like I didn't get any infections, any of that. It was just that the scarring was terrible. So, the Manuka honey, I use that on my boobs because my boobs, that complication, it looked like it was starting to get infected. So I found out from researching in the group, not from my doctor, because it's like she went ghost at the end. And I'm not talking a lot of shit about Dr. Hockman. Like I said, she was okay. Um, was she the best doctor ever? No, she's all right. But she didn't tell me nothing about no Manuka honey. I had to research that myself. Um, she was telling me to put like Vaseline or ointment, and she didn't tell me the nurses were telling me to put that on my boob. She was just like, "Oh, this is normal," but I knew it wasn't normal. That I knew something was going on. Um, how long does it take to recover with a breast lift? If I go to DR, I don't want to leave until I'm healed with no open scars. Um, that's a thing. So I was in DR for DR. I was in Colombia for like 16 days. And my scar didn't open up until I got back to the United States. And it was like, well, I mean, it didn't start looking like in. So while I was there, it opened up a little bit while I was there, and they were looking at it, and they were like, oh, "Okay, we're gonna do the little carbon um I forgot those little shots in your nipples." She's like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine." And then like 2 weeks after that, that's when shit hit the fan, and it just started like opening up, changing colors, all of that. And that was like two weeks after I left. Okay, so yeah, so that's like 4 weeks. So if you probably gonna have to be there a whole month. I don't know if you want to do that, but yeah. You're welcome. Maybe I should do it separately. Yeah, I would suggest doing it separately. That's what I know, that it's a lot of money, and I know it's like the recovery and all of that. But I feel like to get the best results possible with the likely, least amount of complications, to separate the surgeries. That's just from my experience. Like I wouldn't get a tummy tuck and my breast done at the same time unless you go to a doctor and you know that that doctor is good with both. Dr. Laura Devgan is amazing eyelid surgery, but she's so pricey. Oh, where is she at, Ray? What state is she in? Best fajas and how to know what size to get beforehand. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to fajas, I only use the faja that I was given by my doctor. I didn't go and I didn't get a special faja. But after surgery, they measure you and they put you, they'll size you and give you the correct size. And then once you get home, as you start to shrink, you just have to go and get it taken in. Um, what was the name? There's a faja that a lot of people swear by. I think it's a contour or something like that. Contour, yeah. The contour fajas. A lot of girls like the contour fajas. But I didn't go out and buy a special faja. I just used the second one, because you get two fajas. You get a soft one and a hard one. So I just use that. Um, Overall, am I happy with my breast augmentation? Not really. Um, no. At first I was, because they were like sitting nice and high. But now they have started to like droop a lot, and I don't like my nipple. So I want to get them redone. I want to get them redone, and I will later on in the future. Um, and it's only because of like the scar on my nipple. Like I'm half of my areola is it did not come back, which I thought it was, but it did not. So that looks a little crazy. And then they don't sit as high. Some people like though they like the natural blues, but I want mine to sit up high, like the fake look. I like the fake look. You know that upper pole fullness. I really like that. I got my breasts done in Cali, Colombia with Dr. Hakame. Do you think Dr. Velasco is better at snatching small frame girls? Yeah, I do. I think most of the doctors in Colombia are better with small frame girls. But I've seen Dr. Velasco snatch some bigger girls too though. But to me his best work are done on slimmer girls. I think so. Oh, she's in New York. Okay. Did you use ab and back boards? I did. I did. I bought those from Amazon. I had an ab board and a back board. I used those. Yes. Thoughts on thigh lipo? Um, yeah, I got inner thigh lipo. Um, it's good. Like it's good. It's gonna give you that thigh gap. It's gonna give you that thigh gap. I didn't get it the first round because my what? I'm going blank because my hemo was not that high, so I couldn't get the thigh lipo, but I got it the second round. And and that area is really sensitive, so be prepared to be like sore and bruised right there because that's a sensitive area. So yeah. So I think that's it, y'all. I've been on here for an hour, so I only said I was going to stay an hour. Um, Is it hard to walk after thigh pole? No, it's not hard to walk, but it is. It's very tender. Like that area is very tender. It's not hard to walk, but you will be sore. You will definitely it's sore, but not hard to walk though. I need to get my hemo up ASAP. I watched the video. Yes, girl. Yes. The higher the hemo, the more aggressive your doctor can be. Okay, so if you have a high hemo, the doctor can take fat out of more areas. So make sure if you want, that's another thing. If you want good results, make sure your hemo is on point. Have you had your lips done? If so, by who? Oh, thank you, girl. No, these are my real lips that I was born with that I used to get teased for as a child. These are my lips. Yeah. Um, but thank you. How long did you heal after the tummy tuck? 6 weeks I was back to normal. 4 weeks, really 4 weeks, but 6 weeks I was all the way there. Bitches always skip my questions, weirdo. Oh girl, who are you talking to? Me? Because I thought I just answered your question. Are you calling me a bitch? On my live. Hermaplex is a good supplement for hemoglobin. That's what I'm taking. Oh yeah, I heard that was good. I think I took blood builder. I did a video on all the things that I took. Iron is good and all of that. Have you had any facial work done? No, but I do want to get fillers for these folds here and under my eyes. That's it. Now you're dropping gems. I will make sure my hemo is on point when the time comes. Yes, yes. Make sure that your hemo is on point. Definitely. I'm ordering tonight. Yes, go ahead and put that in your cards. Get your hemo up. Get your hemo up so you can be snatched. Okay. Being at your goal weight, having a hemo, and usually when you're at your goal weight, your hemo is going to be good. Anyway, it's going to be high. So that's gonna make sure you have the best results. Yes, so make sure you watch the video that I did on hemoglobin, because I talked about the blood builder and all the other supplements that I used and everything. I don't know why I'm just going blank tonight. Like I can't think of anything. Um oh, blackstrap molasses is good too. It's disgusting, but it's good. I'm getting an iron infusion. Do you want an iron infusion? I had to get an iron infusion. I had to get that. I had to pay extra for that. I was mad as hell. I wish I would have just taken care of my hemo like I did the first time, so that I could have avoided that extra cost. Yeah, it is gross. It's thick and nasty, but it helps. It helps with your hemo. Yeah, I mean it does. Oh, you're anemic. Oh, you're anemic. Yeah, I used to be anemic too. I mean, here in the U.S., I'm getting. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's good if you can do that. I didn't even think about that. I just was just taking the supplements. Is a cell saver necessary? Um, isn't the cell saver, that's where like they collect your blood, right? They collect your blood beforehand just in case you need a blood transfusion. Is that what that is? The ladies know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so if you're anemic, definitely work on that hemo, because you don't want to get denied surgery for having a too low hemo, or after surgery your hemo drops and then you get sick. You don't want to have that happen either. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of your hemoglobin. So yeah, stay on top. Yes, that's what. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think it is. It just depends. Now, say if I was having surgery in the DR, where I know they're super aggressive, um, I might do that, because it seems like a lot of people get have to get, and it's not funny, but a lot of people have to get, seem like they have to get blood transfusions after surgery in DR for whatever reason. So maybe if I had to go there, if I was going there and getting surgery, I probably would do that. But if you're staying here in the United States, or you're going to like Colombia, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think so. Yes. Oh, you just ordered it? Go ahead, girl. You on it. Yes. Um, Go ahead and get that. Because that's gonna help. It's really gonna help. It's gonna help you with hemo. I was taking all kind of stuff. And the thing is, you gotta be careful too, because you don't want your iron to be too high, because then it could be toxic. So you know, make sure that you get your hemo check before you leave. Um, before you leave, just to make sure you're good. Also know that if you're on your period before you go, that it's gonna make your hemo drop as well. So just keep that in mind, because that's what happened to me. I got my period right before surgery, and the hemo levels went down. So, but I didn't work on it like I did the first time. That's how I know it really, that really is very important. Um, so yeah, make sure y'all like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. That's really gonna help. This video get seen. So I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would appreciate that as well. So yeah. So I guess I'm gonna get ready to go, ladies. I really enjoyed this live, and I'll be back again next week to chit chat with y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate every one of y'all, all 11 of you, all 12 of you on here. Thank you. And I'll see y'all I'm gonna record a video tonight, so check out that video that gets uploaded. And I love y'all. This is fun. This was fun. All right. Good night, y'all. Bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gracias. Good night.